past November, we got exclusive access back into this beautiful ranch and the crown land all around and behind it. We were super excited for mule deer hunting season. Lots of deer showed up last year and we were hoping for the same thing this year. All we needed was Mother Nature to give us this good, cold, solid winter season. Bring us some -10-degree temperatures, some cold snow, and really get the deer moving, and hopefully that was gonna happen for us.
Well, today we're just gonna go for a look around and get a lay of the land. See if anything's moving. The weather's really, really good, so that's gonna be a positive and a negative, but we'll go see if there's some deer. We've seen a few bucks. So hopefully today we'll see a couple more, and maybe things will start to chill off a little bit and we'll get that temperature we want. But we are seeing more does, which is really, really exciting on the breaks out here. And if we keep seeing more does, we should see more bucks in the coming days. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and hopefully this comes together. Really exciting. So we found more deer and they just seem to be really piling up this morning. So I think we've got a better spot. At least there's a lot more deer in this one zone for us to go hiking in. And it should prove to be a little bit of a difference maker for us in seeing more bucks. Hopefully, potentially.
It's actually like 90 to me then.
So we're on our way back. A bunch of sheep came up from the river. So it's really cool. We're going to have a look at these sheep. Watch them for a little bit. Head back and cook some lunch. Take a bit of a break and then get ready to come out in the evening and have a look around again. So when I was looking for sign, we're always looking for where the deer are rubbing. We've found where the bucks are kind of crossing, or one buck is crossing in a zone here. And there's tons of rubs. And yeah, we're just driving around, but you just happen chance on this stuff once in a while, and you got to take a look and see what's actually going on. And this could be a good spot where the bucks feel comfortable to cross and come down. And some of the more mature bucks will rub on bigger branches, or they'll rub a lot more than just, one little twig or a couple little twigs. We've got some good sign here that we really need to pay attention to.
This ridge, we follow it down. I think, before the first drop off, we can get to there. There's a fence.
Really?
And we can hike down that whole ridge line. But like to cross the ravine up onto that bench, like that goes all the way down to the river.
That's the best deer we've seen
on the
so
ridge
far.
is like vertical. Like we could do it, but it'd be like a few hours to hike.
It'd be a day.
All right, well, it froze pretty good last night and we wanted to come down to this certain area. We had an idea that if it does get wet or slick, that it's pretty sketchy. So it dropped down below zero last night, -2, and the start of the road was solid. But as we got further down the valley, it started to slicken up, but we didn't really have much of a choice but to keep going down at that point. So I got down to the bottom and tires are just gumming right up with mud.
At the top of the hill, we had a frosty road and it was perfect driving conditions. But as we got into the valley and the ravine, it was just slick mud. Having to pull the chains out and get ourselves resituated on the road so that we could either go down or go back up the hill.
The top half is frozen. She's pretty stiff. Either way, man, it's scary. You don't go around that thing, right? You're going in the rhubarb.
At this point, we had to decide to go back up or go back down. We decided to go back up. Deep down, I was really worried inside. These guys had to trust me that I was actually going to make it out on this road okay.
We should have some music. If we're going down, we're going to go down having a good time.
Yeah, should we roll down the windows? Yeah. Just guys.
We went the right way. We weren't expecting that. Good morning. If you're not awake now, you shouldn't fucking be here.
He's in the back on the left.
We were looking for Big Lowie. We've been seeing lots of small bucks in places. In the middle of the day, it was so warm, the deer just went into these little pockets and coulees and ravines. So we decided to go down and get into them and see if we could find the deer down there. We're spending so much time looking through the glass. These deer gotta show up at some point in time, but Mother Nature has something else in store. It's just way too warm. So what do? You just keep on looking and strain those eyeballs.
Dead coyote. Maybe. Yeah, so this year is more likely a buck track. It's a bit bigger toe. Got two claws behind. Could be something that we're looking for.
This warmer weather and lack of winter has really changed the deer movement and their patterns. We're seeing lots of does and some good numbers of smaller bucks, but we're just not seeing those mature deer that we typically would for a November season. We're really missing that colder, snowy, real winter moved in and really pushing the deer out of the higher mountains and down into the lower lands above the river basins. At this point of traveling around, we decided to split up. Let's cover some more ground and hopefully see some more deer in some different places.
So the deer are really coming and going from here. This top corner, it seems like maybe lots of hair on the fence. So it's exciting to see. Doesn't mean the big guy's coming here consistently, but the amount of droppings and the size of the droppings, it would seem like he's coming here. So we're going to figure out where we're going to set up and see if maybe they'll show up here tonight. Maybe he's got a corridor or routine that he's doing, which typically they do. We'll just cross our fingers. Hopefully we can lay eyes on him.
At this point, all we've been seeing is small deer. Big Lowie has not showed up yet. We've seen some of the smallest bucks we've seen on this whole trip. It was ultimate torture all day. They actually took the binoculars out of my hands and started to look at deer because they thought I was fudging them on what was actually a 4-point or just a 3-point. When you're in a beautiful place like this with the dew and the morning fog, and you're looking down that river valley and there's nobody else around, you're with Mother Nature and it's so peaceful. You just don't even want to leave. As I'm thinking we're going through this last day, I could have actually gone home and not filled my tag, but we really wanted a deer to really fill up the freezer and have our families really enjoy some wild game venison.
It just barely makes it. I feel pretty good about it. Got some nice brow tines. Not very heavy, but decently wide. Little 3x4.
Way to go, man. Holy smokes, awesome. So cool.
Yeah, pretty excited.
Yeah. Dude, I'm stoked. This is awesome, man. This is what we're here for. Next time, can you shoot it way closer to the road? A season of backpacking, that's what this is. Look at us go. We'll leave all the tools in the bag. We got a deer. Well, let's get on the road. Maybe we can find another one. Today's the perfect day. Today's a deer day. We're pretty blessed to be able to do this.
Made a clean harvest, and
Yeah.
it's not the biggest trophy, but it's a trophy.
Man, it's gonna be so good.
Well, at least mine's bigger than the one you shot last year, so.
Now size matters. You know, since we were kids, we get to do this, and we never take it for granted, and we always appreciate it, but it's part of how we grew up. And my dad took me out when I was a kid, and now we get to do this, and we get to spend time together and carrying a tradition on that I was taught when I was young. I feel really lucky. You got a deer today. It's a good day. Well, we got the good luck charm going today. You guys get a deer? Nope.
Now that the animal's hanging and we're out of the weather, it's really time to look after the meat. Proper meat care is the most important thing. This is a lot of misses, especially if you're out on the hillside and you don't have a place like we are right now to really look after the animal properly. Removing that hide, separating the quarters, and getting it cooling as quick as possible makes for the best meat, the best venison possible you're gonna get. Things got really exciting and really fun for me because Adrian got out from behind the camera and said, "Let me get in there." So Brandon took him aside, gave him a knife, and away they went.
Then I really cut in there.
Not everything goes as planned. Unfortunately, we lost the footage of the last day. It happens. You just pivot and adjust and look at the bright side of everything. The beautiful views, the wild game our families will get to eat, and the great memories and times created with great friends in the wild. In the end, Adrian and Brandon found a deer for me to harvest. We're going home tagged out and our freezers are full. If you like these videos, there's more to come. Give my channel a like and a follow. We'll see you on the next one.